to do quick, fun questions, quick 10 questions, just to get to know a little bit in your personal side. Is that cool? We do that with you?
Sure.
All right, awesome. So first question, what is your favorite movie of all time?
Braveheart.
Awesome.
Yeah, Braveheart and I want to go with Al Pacino, but I think I'm going to go with the Goodfellas. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Great, great choices, great movies. And with the second question, do you have a favorite like artist or favorite band or favorite music you like to listen to?
I don't, but when I was younger, it was Led Zeppelin, Leonard Skinner, and Hair of the Dog.
Nice, nice. Great, great bands. And then with the next question, if you could only have one meal for the rest of your life, what meal would it be? Yeah.
It would probably be a filet mignon.
Nice. With any sides, anything? Yeah.
Yeah, it would be a coconut shrimp, filet mignon with some coconut shrimp.
Nice. Awesome, awesome. And then with the next question, what out of all the fights you've had overall in your career, what would be your toughest fight that you ever had?
Yeah, that one is tough because if you remember right, when I started, I think my first one, I was number 4 on the card over in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, I was in the main event, probably most of my career, main event, semi-main event. So I fought all the toughest guys. So they were all different types of skill sets, but nevertheless very tough.
Awesome, awesome. And then, every fight that you had or even every wrestling match, is there a pre-fight ritual that you like to do before you go in there?
Yeah, I mean, I think for most people, they probably think it's a mistake or it gets you out of your game. But I always had to dislike my opponent when I went in to fight somebody. I don't care if I knew them. I had to really go in and dislike them because for me it was about going in and winning, and winning very aggressively. I wanted to make sure that they never forget they stepped in with me. So I just had a different type of intensity.
Awesome. Yeah, because every fight we've always seen you, you always had that killer mentality every time you stepped in the ring.
That was my ritual.
That's awesome. And then with the next question, growing up, did you ever have like a favorite fighter that you looked up to?
I was in and out of juvenile hall, in and out of placements, lived on the street. Most of the places I was at didn't really have TVs. So until I was probably about 13 or 14 years old when I was in a group home. And of course, there was 18 boys in that home. You really didn't get to watch what you wanted to watch. And I was always playing sports. So usually after school, I was playing football or I was wrestling. So I wasn't home a lot. So I didn't watch TV. But I would say if I was going to sit down and watch a fight, I think that Duran, I really liked him. Thomas Hearns. Nice. I liked him. And then I think probably the favorite and where I kind of modeled my intensity after was Mike Tyson.
Nice. Awesome. Awesome. Great fighters you just named. And, and also, when you look back in your career with the next question, was there ever a fighter that you had wished you had fought, but it never happened?
Yeah, and I've been asked this before, and it's not really about a fighter that I wished I could have fought. It was more about a fighter I wished I could have fought when I was younger, and that would be Tito Ortiz. I felt like me and him could have put on some really great a great rivalry. He was very good. I thought I was very good, and unfortunately, I was out of my prime and he was in his. So, but I would have loved to have been able to square off with him and really challenge myself when I was in my prime with him in his prime.
Oh, absolutely. I think both of you guys in your prime would have been, amazing. It would have been great.
Epic.
Yeah, absolutely. And then with the next question, was there a favorite wrestler that you like to work with? Was there anyone that during your career you love to work with?
Yeah, I thought I wished I could have got more with Bret Hart. I thought we could have put on some real tremendous matches. Didn't get a chance to do that. I thought Shawn Michaels was another one with very, very different styles, but I thought it could have, with the way we could have set up matches, would have been tremendous. I thought Stone Cold was another one that, with his attitude and character, with my attitude and character, could have done some great things. I just think that there was a lot of people that during that attitude there that would have been great running some programs with each of those individuals. I thought they were just made in heaven. But I would say if I was looking at one, I thought me and The Rock did the best. I thought I thought we meshed well. I thought that working with him, we both got to really excel, develop our characters as we were moving in that direction. I thought he was tremendous. I felt like I was moving very, very tremendously in the right direction. Unfortunately, things happened that was way out of my control, and nothing I could do with the direction that I was going. Wasn't had to do anything to do with my talent, didn't anything to do with what I was doing in the ring. It just had to do with politics. And unfortunately, I was stuck in the middle of that. The other one I thought that I would have really loved to have been able to get in a ring with, because I think he worked a little stiff for most people, but for me, I would have loved it because I did it with Van Vader and I loved it. So I thought that me and Goldberg should have really, because he was known as being stiff and aggressive, and I would have loved that. I would have been, all about it. Unfortunately, he was in WCW, and that just didn't happen.
Oh yeah. Oh man, just picturing it. You and Goldberg, and wow. That would have been awesome. Oh man, it would have been so epic. And also with the next question, you've been, everywhere around the world, but is there a favorite place that you like to travel? A certain place?
Yeah, I've been everywhere, and it's fun. Been to Greece too. Went on a cruise there. That was awesome. And I have been everywhere, and they're all fun. But I think that what I've enjoyed most when I've stayed for a long period of time, I would probably have to say, Dallas, Texas. They've got great food there. Nightlife's fun. Obviously, that's not something I'm into now, but when I was on the road and traveling, Dallas was a favorite stop for me.
Awesome. And, once